Hey everybody, Jordan back again with PictureMonk.com. Here to do a quick little tutorial, and it's just this real simple, easy way to add a grunge look to your photos. So what we have here is a photo I took of a biker portrait, and what I want to do is I basically already made my edits in Camera Raw. I increased the shadows, increased the highlights a little bit, bumped the contrast. I've done all the basic edits that I want to do. But I want to add a grungy texture over the top of this photo to give it a little bit more, interest and make it a little more stylized. So basically what you need to do is go grab a texture that you like. I found this one that I think will work well. Bring it into Photoshop, and it's going to open in its own tab. Just basically click and drag it all the way over to your photo. And without letting go, without letting go on the tab, let go on the photo, and it should appear on top of your image there. So we need to enlarge this to where it covers the whole photo, and I need to orientate it a little bit because this was in portrait style and this is landscape style. So we hit Command T or Control T, and then basically we get the free transform, and we can rotate it and then scale it. Even if your texture is a little bit small for the photo, it doesn't have to be the size of your actual photo in resolution size, but even if it's a bit small and you have to enlarge it a lot, don't worry about it. It's not going to really affect it that much. So once we got it where we want it, just hit enter and it'll apply that to the top of your photo. So now we need to mess with the blending modes here. And there's a couple that you can choose from. The ones that I would go for this type of effect would either be overlay. And you can see the kind of effect it gives it. Kind of darkens it. I'm sorry, it kind of lightens it up and darkens some of the spots here. Lets those stand out. Or you can click multiply. I think I like the multiply more, just because I can tone down the darkness. Because it darkened the photo a bit. So I like this effect. So let's stick with this one. You can see right off the bat what kind of effect it gives it. But I don't want the effect to be applied to the subject here. So I'm going to click on that layer and click the layer mask button and get a black brush, kind of feather it a bit. So I want our hardness to be 0 and make the brush fairly large. And basically just click on spots where you don't want that effect to show up. So I'm just clicking all over the subject here. There we go. And to make it to where it's not like just an abrupt end, I'm going to lower the opacity of the brush to around 50 to 47, somewhere around there. And then click on some other areas just to lighten those up. So where it kind of fades out. There we go. There we go. And then from here we can make another small adjustment. I actually want to increase a little bit of the contrast, so I'm going to brighten that, increase the darks a bit, increase the light, the whites here just a tiny bit. There we go. All right, and that's about it. I mean, that's as easy as it gets, pretty much. And you don't even have to do the extra contrast step. I just saw that I wanted to make that change. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that small tutorial. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, and visit PictureMonk.com for any other tutorials or reviews or whatever you might have questions about photography on. So we'll see you guys in the next video.